for those of you who are familiar with Japanese cuisine, Kaplan fish is also known as shishamo. The very expensive fish. Only the best for our birds. Now these penguins here are the African penguins, the only penguins that are found in Africa and the only penguins that breed in Africa. Now the unique thing about the African penguins is if you look above their eye, above each eye, they have a pink patch. Now, that patch is known as the pink gland. What that gland does is it helps to keep the penguin cool on a warm day. Like today for example, when the penguin is feeling warm, the blood capillaries in the gland will dilate, it will expand. So more blood will go into the gland. See that pink patch there? That's the one I'm talking about. More blood will go into the gland, and heat from the blood is lost to the atmosphere via conduction and convection. So that's how penguins keep themselves cool on a warm day. There we go. Now, if you look at the African penguins, they have stripes on their chest and spots on their bellies. Now, the pattern of the stripes and the chest is unique to each African penguin. No two African penguins has the same pattern. Like us human beings, no two human beings has the same set of fingerprints, right? Same for the African penguins. No two African penguins have the same pattern of stripes and spots on their chests. Now, another unique thing about penguins is, penguins, they live in the sea, right? The sea is basically salt water. Now, ingestion of large amounts of salt can be very harmful to the penguin's health. So how does a penguin remove the excess salt from the body? Again, they have a gland in their body on the head. This gland is known as the supraorbital gland, or more simply known as the salt gland. Now, what the gland does is it removes the excess salt in the body, and it comes out by two ways. One is it comes out as brine from the bill. Now, brine is basically water saturated with salt. What's that? Why they swim? Oh, it's a very good question. They swim because their diet is mostly fish. Fish is found in the water. So in order to catch the fish, the penguins will have to swim. Does that answer your question? Okay, I have a satisfied customer. Very good. Glad I could help. Okay, where was I? I'm lost now. Where was I? What was I talking about, Peter? You remember? Yeah, I totally lost track of what I was saying. Okay, oh yeah, the salt gland. That's right. Thank you very much, Mary. When you hit the head, I remember. There you go. Salt gland is found in the head. The other way is the penguins will sneeze the salt crystals out. Yeah, they'll go, achoo! And then the salt crystals will come out from the nostril. Okay, now, with that, we've come to the end of the first part of the penguin feeding. Remember I was telling you about those, if you want to feed the penguins, form a queue in front of Diana. Diana, where's the queue? Who's the first one? Oh, the first one is there's a young man over there. Okay, form a queue. We want to do this in a nice, orderly fashion. Remember, choose Singapore dollar contribution. Give us the exact amount. We will not be able to give you change. $2 contribution, you will get yourself some Kaplan fish to feed the penguins. So do approach Diana over there. She'll be there to attend to you. For those of you who do not want to feed the penguins, you can join us for the second part of the penguin feeding. Part 2 will be, where is it? Right behind you. Penguin Coast Indoor Exhibit. It's very dark inside, so allow your eyes to adjust to the darkness before you make your way inside. We've got 4 more species of penguins inside there. I'll be telling you more about them. For those who want to feed the penguins, approach Diana right over there. She will tell you what to do. Remember, choose Singapore dollars. Do give us the exact amount. All contributions will go to the Wildlife Reserve of Singapore Conservation Fund. For those of you who don't want to feed, do join us in Indoor Exhibit. We'll be seeing you in a very short while. Part 2 of the penguin feeding.